It's time America takes a closer look at yoga. The basic Western version of yoga is really Hatha yoga, which shares the same results as chiropractic therapy today. But that's just a snapshot. Yoga is great for general maintenance. However, the potential in opening up the conscious mind to the soul is greatly overlooked. Really, no big surprise here, considering how yoga has been marketed in the West compared to what it was once represented. Here, let me expand a bit on this thought. The term yoga is quite general. It has to include at least half a dozen other general disciplines, much in the same way as martial arts includes many disciplines, including Qigong, which is fundamental to both martial arts and the school of yoga. Qigong focuses on qi, the force in the body, which is fundamental to, well, just about everything. If it's alive, it runs on energy. Now, food is just a component to a much bigger picture here. To get that high-end healing performance, you really need the life force power of qi. I have a friend who's a chiropractor who specializes in using qi to heal her patients. It's an advanced cranial sacral therapy she finds very successful. I remember flying her around to several advanced conferences around the Midwest here. I really enjoyed them. I was probably the only layman signed in as a guest. Lucky me, right? Cranial therapy is to the chiropractors, as Qigong is through yoga, or sacred geometry is to the science of geometry. I'm comparing these disciplines because of how they were both imported to the West. I want to bring some clarity and purpose back to the essential benefits these many disciplines can provide. It's worth exploring. Of course, like any discipline, the key is routine. They were never designed as a standalone casual exercise. I am talking about building a better relationship with the one and only. That's right, yourself. General yoga is best for those that spend too much time thinking, like myself. By simply redirecting your attention to your physical body, your overall general condition is measured by how long you can maintain any particular yogic position, comfortably, I might add. Today's world keeps us so much in our heads, especially if you live in a metropolitan city. Most people treat their physical body like a rental. Outside of pain and pleasure, the conscious mind is mostly disconnected from the body. Perhaps it's modern life. Never seems to be enough time to really enjoy life. Just a century ago, there wasn't so many career choices outside the skill trades. Higher education was more rare. Simple living creates a lot less distractions and more time for self-reflection. I would say we need more self-reflection than ever before, especially for those that don't have enough time. It's such a paradox that they would be the last people interested in making time for self-reflection because they don't have the time to begin with. Well, I'm just pointing out, for those that want to be successful in developing your full potential, then making time for personal disciplines is, well, pretty fundamental to that goal. Disciplines come pretty easy when you start getting results. However, it does take a fiery commitment to get the rocket lit. Of course, support groups always helps. It's easier in groups. Unfortunately, the true potential the School of Yoga has to offer, well, let's just say it's not on the main menu. However, like organic foods, it has grown in popularity over the last 4 decades. Like I mentioned before, The general term yoga means to unite, bring together, which doesn't have a lot of meaning for most folks out there. That's because most folks are not aware that they are really separated from their bodies most of the time, let alone talk about reconnecting to the soul awareness, about pushing a little bit over the top. It even gets worse when you believe that it's okay to be separated because it's better to be normal. This is such a destructive concept that really has been drilled into us at a very early age, both in school and culture. My experience is that the soul is closer to the subconscious mind. However, it does take some work to get the conscious mind deprogrammed and transparent enough to reconnect to the soul consciousness. That is to say, while we're still alive.